Summer season is once again upon us, so there's no better time to bathe our dogs. And what shampoos are you guys using out there? Because we got a good one for you. We got all that coming up in this episode of the Grooming by Rudy podcast.
You're listening to the Grooming by Rudy podcast.
Hey guys, welcome back to the show. For those of you who may not know us, we are father and son dog grooming team with over 55 years of dog grooming experience, and the purpose of our show is to teach you guys about dog grooming. I'm Rudy V, along with my son, Anthony Ray. Welcome to the show. Anthony, how are you doing, man? I missed you. I haven't seen you in a while. I have to say, you're doing very well. You look great. You're losing some weight. Looks like you're taking care of yourself.
Dude, I'm high on life right now. Let me tell you, dude. I've started walking 2 miles a day, every day. So that's 10 miles a week.
Whoa.
Well, because I don't walk on the weekends. So it's Monday through Friday. Strict no walking on the weekends. I sit for the entire. But I don't do 2 miles on the weekend. But yeah, just kind of eating good, trying to take care of myself. So high on life, dude.
Yeah, summer vibes. Summer vibes.
Yeah,
definitely.
it's summertime. I feel good.
I'm going to be honest with you, though. I have to say something to you that I've been holding back.
What?
Bro, Ant-Man, I don't like your haircut at all.
What? I didn't expect you to say that.
Bro, it just looks so stupid.
What do you mean it looks stupid?
It's like what's
right now I was wearing a hat.
What's the name of that style? Moron clip?
Freaking mullet. I mean,
mullet, whatever.
Moron clip. That's a step too far, I think.
I don't like it.
I have beautiful hair. What do you mean?
I'm not saying you don't have beautiful hair. You do have beautiful hair. I don't like the haircut. It looks like what, bro? Like it's the opposite of me. Like you're shaved here, and I have some hair here, and then you're full here, and I have no hair there.
I mean, I certainly think it looks better than your cut or lack. No, just gone.
That's not fair.
Why not?
Because I have no option.
But I mean, I'm just saying that's you talk about the nerve, a little bit of nerve to even of all things that you could
It's that you have really nice hair and you deserve a nice haircut.
I think my hair looks cool.
Okay, I know. There's a lot of you guys doing that style right now, and I think I had that back in the '80s too. Whatever. I had a mullet.
I will admit that my barber. He's a really cool dude. He's a buddy of mine named Irv. He, when I first got this cut, I asked him. I said, "Hey, I want to do a mullet," and he said, "Okay, cool." And I said, "A lot of guys are doing those now, And he said, "Yeah, a lot of guys do that now." I said, "So are like mullets kind of like back, like like they don't look half bad now?" And he said, "No,
no,
nope.
So he's being honest with you."
Yeah, he said, "I'm gonna be honest with you. They were stupid in the '80s, and they're just as stupid now. But I'll do it for you." And so I mean, I guess whatever.
Satisfying the customer.
Here's the thing, though. I tie the back up a lot, and then it just looks like I have short hair.
I mean, you have such nice hair.
But listen, I'm a busy guy. While I have it, I may as well, because what if it, look at the alternative. That could happen within a year to me. I don't know.
Anthony,
what?
Please, I had nice hair. I know. That's what I'm trying to tell you, though, because like I had nice hair too, and I messed up with the whole mullet in season, and it was terrible. And if I could go back, I would have never mulleted myself. And now I can't mullet myself. Now I have a reverse mullet, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? And I'm trying to help you, like, because you have such nice hair. Get a nice haircut.
reverse.
Yeah,
mullet.
I have I don't know. It's like an inside out mullet.
I didn't expect you to say that. That's a good perspective.
It's Oppo Zoppo mullet or something.
Zoppo. Listen, you could always just tell people, listen, I rock the reverse mullet.
It's in.
It's in.
It's in right
now. I love
it.
It's in. It's hip. You're trying to stay young.
God, I am trying to stay young.
Wow.
I'm trying so hard, but every time I try, I just feel old.
Well, it's really hard to try to stay young in our profession.
Oh.
The dog grooming beats the crap out of your body so much that it's how the hell can you stay young?
Although, if you notice, why do so many dog groomers look so young, though?
That's true. Well, because, a lot of dog groomers start young. This is not a business that you get into when you're already in your 30s. I guess when we go to these shows, it's a lot of young people. I don't even think it's that they look young. They are young.
Yeah, and you know what it is? We keep because we vibe so high and we love animals and we love what we do so much. I think it's a spiritual thing. I think we remain young spiritually. Maybe you dog groomers agree with that. I don't know. That's how I read it.
Well, there's definitely a vibe. Vibe is a very popular term these days for good reason. I think that there's definitely, when we take dogs in the morning, we got to vibe with them all day. And there's certainly a spiritual energy connection that you make with a lot of the dogs. Some dogs, just kind of are uncomfortable and don't, have a lot of anxiety, just don't like to be away from home, which who could blame them? But some dogs literally come flying through the door. And they are so happy to see us. We've been getting that a lot lately, too.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, our customer, not all of a sudden, it's happened a lot throughout the years, but lately, more often than not, our customers are like, when we tell them that they're going to Rudy's, they go nuts at the house. They can't get here quick enough. And that always warms our heart. So there's definitely a vibe, spiritual something.
Yeah, dogs will keep you young. They'll keep you feeling young anyway. Maybe not so much looking young, but feeling young, if you know what I mean. But
you do this long enough, you're going to have a reverse mullet too.
And a couple of hernias.
My knees already hurt. I'm only 36.
Yeah.
I'm not even old. I'm not even in my 40s, and my knees are already buckling.
Yeah, you wanna groom dogs. It's gonna hurt. We'll be honest.
Dude, I sneezed the other day and my back hurt.
Yes.
What the hell is that? That's a thing that happens?
Mm-hmm.
Jesus. It was, but it's the business, but it's not, but it means something because you've been doing this for a really, really long time.
Yeah.
And you're still doing it.
Keep going. You got to keep going because we love dogs.
You do love dogs.
I do.
That's why we're here.
I've always loved dogs, and I'm sure you guys love dogs too. That's why you're here. And so let's get into it, guys. Let's start talking about our new shampoo that we're kind of really, really vibing about because, and that shampoo is Ikaria, guys. And Ikaria has just been a staple shampoo for quite some time now.
Yeah. Ikaria has been around for a long time. We've used it on and off. Shampoos are very vast, so we've over the years used many, many different shampoos. For you guys at home and also in your shops, if you have a shop, before you choose a shampoo, like if you're looking for a new shampoo to kind of cling to, before you do any of that, whether it be Ikaria or Smith & Burton or Omella is another big favorite of ours that we have in a lot of our videos. Definitely make sure you got your bathing techniques down. Learn how to do a proper bath first. So especially if you're already a shop owner and you have a dog bather, make sure to train them well and show them, because a bath, I've seen it with my own eyes, friends were hanging out at their house in the summer or whatever, and they give their dog a bath in the backyard, and they'll think they're doing a good job. And as a professional, I'm looking at it, it's like, dude, you didn't even clean it. You didn't do anything.
Terrible.
It seems like an easy thing, but it's like, oh, dude, all you did was make your dog wet, and the dog's back is really clean, but you didn't do the paws, you didn't do the pads, you didn't do the sanitary area. You're getting water in the ear, be careful, that kind of stuff. There's so many things that go into dog bathing. So respect dog bathers who do it right and do it safely. There's a lot of things that could go wrong in a bathtub that a professional dog bather knows how to avoid. So, but that's step one. Don't bother picking a favorite shampoo. It doesn't really matter what the hell the shampoo's supposed to do for you if you're not doing the bath properly. So that's before you even get into what shampoos are good and not or whatever. Make sure you know what you're doing in the bathtub. If you go to our channel, Grooming by Rudy, we have a ton of bathing videos. Not a ton, but we have lots of videos that have bathing in it, where we show different techniques. There's enough there that could definitely get you on the right track to bathing correctly.
Well said, mullet man.
Go ahead, Reversi.
But yeah, that makes perfect sense. You got to know how to bathe a dog in order to use any shampoo. But Ikaria, guys, this shampoo, it's a luxury line. So if you're looking for that spa quality in a shampoo, this is the shampoo to have. Like we said, we've used it in the past, and a certain amount of clientele kind of ask for that. You know, they're looking for that spa quality shampoo. So it's kind of moving out of maybe the more generic shampoos. It's a step up, okay? And it looks it, it feels it, and when you use it, you're definitely going to see that result in it, because the shampoos are kind of formulated for specific purposes. Their whole line, that's why we love their line. It's actually really, really easy to use because their shampoos have very specific purposes, like the Ikaria Refresh shampoo really, really helps with odor. If you got dog that's prone to odor, really, really helps with that. It's going to target the odor. It's going to, kind of emulsify the coat where it's breaking up that dirt and really rinsing away really well and giving your dog a really clean feel afterwards, because it's really doing a good job cleaning, and it's got a great scent to it. The Ikaria Retreat. The Retreat is more of a tearless shampoo, which again, just the purpose of it, it's great for puppies. It's great for, you can use it on if you're worried about getting shampoo in the eye. A lot of people like to use a tearless shampoo. I like a tearless shampoo because it kind of takes a little bit of the worry out of it for you when you're giving a bath. Great for puppies, great for even kittens, 8 weeks or older. You can use it. So the Retreat is great. Also, the Ikaria Comfort Shampoo is another one that we love because it's designed for dogs that might have some skin problems. If your dog is itchy for whatever reason, the Comfort Shampoo is really going to help out with that. And again, guys, the line of shampoo here with that spa quality, it just makes it a super shampoo, a way above average shampoo. If you're looking for a really good quality shampoo, also the Renew also works on neutralizing odors. You got the Ikaria Enlighten shampoo. I like this one a lot. It just kind of, it whitens. It's a whitening shampoo. So again, guys, the line here is targeted, specific, where it's going to be good for all different types of dogs. And if that weren't enough, they even have a waterless shampoo. So it just shows you how much thought went into Ikaria.
Yeah, that's that. Like, some people will get a little afraid of a spa line. It's not. Just because something is like a posh quality and a spa quality doesn't always. Oh, it just means chemicals and all. It doesn't always mean that. So, read labels and stuff. And for you at-home groomers, it's like you get a little bit of a benefit when you're like, if you're just learning how to groom your dog at home, then you have all the freedom in the world. It's a little harder on spas because we have to carry many shampoos because some dogs are prone to itchy skin where you can't really use certain shampoos on certain coat types or skin types or whatever. But that's why it's one of the benefits of spa lines is that, like he was just saying, that they target different things. They even have one called Revive, which is for a really, really common thing that we see all the time, which is for staining around the eyes. Like, how many of you Shih Tzu owners out there have that problem? Shih Tzus have that all the time. Their eyes get really, really stained. I've even seen it on Westies sometimes. Like, if your dog has a white coat, it's like the eyes will stain a lot. Like, so that's a big benefit of spa lines, where it's like they're going to have something for every single thing that you need, even niched all the way down to just a face wash like Revive does. So we always say to use professional products. Shampoos are vast, like I said. You could say there are so many shampoos, and a lot of them are actually good, and some have strengths that others don't, but you don't always need to, there's a balance too. Like, you could, like I said, if you're doing your own dog at home, Smith and Burton is like, they have all natural everything. So it's pretty safe to put on you don't have to do much research. But if your dog has really, really sensitive skin, and you have to choose wisely anyway, like then you gotta do that research anyway. But like your dog might just be good with anything. So it's like don't just run from something because it's a spa line, because you have companies like Ikaria who care a lot about results that for you, not just not just what's the turnout gonna be, and what's how many how high or low can we make the dilution and make them come back and buy another bottle. Not every company is run that way. There are some bad companies,
yes,
that we actually recently,
yes, we here's the thing, guys, we, like Anthony said, we sample so many different shampoos, and I think I know where you're going with that. Okay, so we ran out of shampoo. Just luck would have it that we literally ran out of shampoo one day because we just started getting really, really busy. All of a sudden, that's what happens here in Jersey. All of a sudden, we look at the book and we got 25 dogs that we got to get through, and I underestimated our shampoo. We literally ran out of shampoo, so I had to send Anthony to the grocery store because we literally had no shampoo. And what did you pick up?
I picked up freaking Burt's Bees.
Burt's Bees, guys. Okay, listen, we're not sitting here trying to down talk anything, but what we are doing is we're coming at it from a professional level. So he picks up the Burt's Bees. We start to use it, and I'm sorry, guys. I don't recommend it at all.
I will never recommend that. Burt's Bees makes other products, so I'm not talking about Burt's Bees as a whole, because they make
they're a good company.
Baby stuff. I think they make lotions. They make other things, but they have a dog division where they make little dog shampoos. That was one of the worst shampoos I've ever used.
It was so bad that we let the client know that we used it on the dog, and they were like, they saw a little bit of a difference, but not like we saw it. We noticed it right away because we're groomers, and I literally just offered them a free grooming because that's how unsatisfied I was with the product.
It was just, and I don't mean like chemically or anything like that. Like, we wouldn't really just slap anything on a dog that's not safe. It's just that functionality was just nil.
Didn't lather at all.
It didn't lather at all. It was expensive for a what was it, a 12-ounce bottle?
It was like almost like $12, $13.
Yeah. So I bought two of them. We had shampoo on the way, but it was like we just got one bath in between here. We're completely out. Let's just get something. And I thought, like, when I picked it up, and it's $30 for not a whole lot. I thought this is going to end up being our new favorite.
That's what I thought.
It's going to be great because I can get it right at the grocery store. I would have went to a pet store, but we didn't. We needed it then and there, and we don't have a pet store in our town. So. And then just like, man, it only took that one bath to know, like, bro, first of all, one of the bottles already gone. It just doesn't lather. It doesn't work. You could add water all you want. You could dilute it all you want. It just doesn't work. The dog didn't feel all that clean to me.
No, didn't clean.
It was, I don't know a single professional groomer who would be able to run a shop where you're doing more than one bath with that stuff. It's just a horrible dog shampoo. And we don't usually come down hard, or if we do, we don't really say the name because we don't want to make any enemies. It's not about that, but it's about you guys. Like, if you're in the market for a dog shampoo and you're in the grocery store is your only option, and in the dog aisle, skip Burt's Bees. There's way better options for cheaper.
Yeah, you're entitled to know, we're entitled to know, but like we said, that's the purpose of our channel, is to let you guys know, to take the guesswork out of it for you, because we don't want you to have that experience. Why would we want you to spend $12 on a shampoo that you're just going to be so dissatisfied with? And again, because we're groomers and we get to test so many products, and because we have a nice YouTube channel, we're able to work with people and and give an honest opinion. And the beauty of a company like Ikaria and other professional shampoo companies is they go through to great lengths to make sure that they're giving you a good product, because they do test. They do reach out to groomers and professionals, where we're grooming on many different types of dogs, many different coat types, where we can give an honest opinion and again, relay it to you. That's the purpose of the channel, is to give you guys good information and bad information if that's what it takes. We're not going to lie. We're going to tell you our honest opinion, because and again, a company like Ikaria, they have so many targeted things that they've covered over the decades of them being, supplying the grooming industry with their great line. They also have the Ikaria Nurture Conditioner. They have a nourishing shampoo that it's formulated to just kind of work on restoring a damaged coat, that might just have been maybe stripped too much or just, brushed out too much. You got to be careful when you brush your dog. You don't want a damaged coat, but they have a shampoo that's going to help aid in kind of repairing that. Again, when you have a company like this, we're going to let you know. We're going to let you know that this is a great company. You should use this. You should get this.
The proof, like you said it yourself too, because it has to be economical. Dog shampoo is really, really important. Whether you're an at-home groomer or you have a spa, it doesn't matter. You have to look what happened to us. We ran out of shampoo one time, and it was a freaking nightmare. And when you have companies available to you like Ikaria, I mean, look at the price point. For a 16-ounce bottle of Ikaria, it's around $8. The Burt's Bees for the same, and I think it was less than 16 ounces. The bottle wasn't big at all. I could be wrong on that, but either way, it was at least the same size. It was $13, so it's $5 extra for a piece of crap product that doesn't clean the dog.
It didn't work.
It's ridiculous. And when you have companies like Ikaria who are giving you a spa quality product, I mean, you could get a gallon of the stuff for $39. You can get 2.5 gallons for around $74. Like, yeah, the more you buy, the price goes up, but it's like, dude, if you have 2.5 gallons of Ikaria, and plus they're working on new dilution rates and everything that are actually better, even better, it pays for itself. You don't have to. You're not going to have to run to the grocery store to buy another bottle of Ikaria. Even if you just buy a 16-ounce, you're not going to have to. So it's economical. It's just a better use of your money, like for a really, really important step in grooming, whether you're just doing your own dog at home or grooming other people at your house, or you have a spa.
Yeah. And we've been testing it. So they asked us to test, and, they basically, they send us the little test bottles. And so we're here testing it, and we're getting nothing but positive feedback from our clients. So that's how it's working. Okay. And it's working so well that, look, guys, we got it. Okay. We got it. This is the gallon size right here. You got this 16 ounce right here that you can get. So for you at homers, get the 16 ounce bottle. It's like Anthony said, it's not that expensive. It's so economical for such a great line. Get yourself some so that you can bathe your dog at home. All you guys bathing your dogs at home, highly recommend this, especially this one. This is the Refresh. I fell in love with this one. I had to have it.
When you think about it, $8 for that, for the bottle that he just held up to you guys, you're not even going to find a better price point than that for a quality shampoo. And because there's two sides of that coin. Shampoos are super, super vast. There are so many good ones, and there are so many bad ones. We've been through tons of them. The names are escaping me at the moment, other than Burt's Bees.
We've done so many.
There's been so many times and then as the years have gone on, people have been smart and looked into what is even in this stuff. And some of them, like old ones, are like really bad. Like, Dad, the people were putting these on dogs. Like, it's terrible. So we live in a time now where a lot of research and testing has been done to make sure that the shampoos that you're putting on your dog are good and safe. So, and like he said, we've definitely clung to a couple of shampoos over the years. We love Smith & Burton. We love Ikaria. We've always liked Ikaria. And Oatmella has been a big favorite of ours for years. So when we're talking like this, we're telling you the truth. there are good products and there's bad products. We don't really spend a whole lot of time talking about bad products on this channel or on our tutorial channel because we only use good products. So that's why.
And we're getting it from the industry itself. That's why we urge all you people at home to use professional products. Don't go to the superstore. I mean, they have some decent products, but we're using what dog groomers use, and that's why we want to relay that information to you. Why waste your time? It's available to you. This stuff, back in the day, you could only get like vet supplies. You had to be a vet. You could only get a certain amount or type of shampoos if you were a groomer. Like, it really wasn't even available that much, or even if it was, nobody really did it. You still resorted to going to a store. But now the world we live in, it's just an open economy, right? So anybody can get anything pretty much. And that's why we urge you guys, even if you're not a professional dog groomer, to use professional products. They're better. They're just better. The research is better. When they send out samples, they'll get their feedback from groomers like us and other groomers. And, you might have like 8 out of 10 groomers say they loved it and 2 didn't. Well, they know that it's a good product. They might get a result where it's like, oh, wow, 6 groomers said they liked it, but 4 said they really didn't like it. And what they'll do is they'll hone in on that and start to find out more about why those 4 groomers didn't like the product or what. And they might find out that it's all the same thing, and they'll work on that to bring you a better professional product, where other companies, right, are not doing that. If they're doing any research at all, a lot of them are just putting something on the shelf and you're buying it and you're spending. I wouldn't spend $2 on it if it didn't work, right? So that's the purpose of this channel, guys. We really want to hammer home how important it is to use a better product, whether it's a shampoo, whether it's a clipper, a blade, a spray, anything. Professional products are the way to go, and that's the purpose of our channel. And it's nothing that we're not using right here. Look, that's the proof. We just got it in because we're going to use it because we're getting so much positive feedback from all the testing already. So why wouldn't we?
Speaking of the time that we live in too, a lot of things have. If the more one-stop shop you can get, the better. So, like, Ikaria even has mists, coat, like sprays, deodorizers, detanglers, that kind of stuff. So it's, if you try it and you like it, it's nice to have a company that you just latch to, that you could latch to as an at-home groomer, or even there's nothing wrong. Like, a lot of spa, when we do have a shampoo that we like, that's what we use in the spa. There are circumstances like dogs who have really bad skin, and they'll come in with their own shampoo that's vet recommended. But for the most part, like for just the normal coats, dogs have no issues with their skin or anything like that. It's like, yeah, we'll use a specific shampoo for a while, and then it's like, we always branch out. Stuff gets sent to us. We have boxes full of shampoos that are terrible.
Yeah.
they're just
They're
terrible,
sitting in the back.
It's not. Sure, once in a while, I guess it occurs, should we do a video just kind of like rank worst shampoos ever? Yeah, it would be fun, but what information are you really going to get out of that as opposed to more of a positive thing? Yeah, we could make a video like that where now some stuff to avoid, but that would be more for fun at the end of the day. What we enjoy is talking to you guys about the products we're actually using. That way you're not wasting your time. There's some entertainment value there in us just knocking around other companies. But we love talking about good stuff so that it just cuts out the middleman. Go get this. It's good. It's good. We're professional groomers telling you it's good, and we don't do that a whole lot. Like, we don't do that with shampoos. It's hard because there's so many of them. So when we're telling you a shampoo is good, if you're using it right, that's why I said at the beginning, if you don't know what you're doing giving a bath, it might not be so great for you because you don't know what you're doing. But if you know what you're doing, it's a good shampoo. You could buy Ikaria safely, and you don't have to worry about, did I waste my money on a Burt's Bees type dog shampoo? That's terrible.
Yeah. Ikaria is a staple in our store now. We like Anthony said, we used a lot of different ones, and again, there's other products that they have too that check out their line. Just go to petedge.com and you could see their whole line. We'll put a link up for that, so you could see everything that they have, because they even have a nice quick dry coat, like a prepping spray. I've always talked about a glow coat in the past. I like spraying down a coat just to protect the coat with my preps, with my brush outs after right before a blow dry, just to protect the coat. But they have a quick dry spray that I'm excited to check out and use. I haven't used it yet, but I'm going to, for those of you who want that that quick dry spray, that prepping spray. And the mists that Anthony was talking about too, they're great to use for in between groomings. Like especially even if you're at home and you're working on your dog at home, it's good to have the sprays, because it conditions the coat in between groomings. So also just check out their line. They have other things other than just the shampoos. So yeah, guys, we're happy to bring you the news. We tested the product. We love the product. We got the product, and we want you to try it out and, let us know what you think about it. Okay. Comes in gallon sizes, 16 ounces. If you want a lot of it, comes in a 2.5 gallon size for you dog groomers out there. A lot of the dog groomers like the bigger sizes because you don't run out of shampoo and then forced to use something, you don't like.
Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us for this episode. And let us know in the comments if you do try Ikaria. You could also go to our other YouTube channel. It's called Grooming by Rudy. There's lots of helpful dog grooming tutorials and tips for you over there. Make sure to like and subscribe. Don't forget to like and subscribe here. And definitely go to petedge.com. Take advantage of our promo code Rudy5. Save $5 off of all orders of $99 or more. Until next time, take care, guys.